The water's very blue down here. Good morning once again from Zadar. You'll see in my recent video, I'm in Zadar for a couple of nights, and today I'm on the way to Plitvice National Park, the largest national park in Croatia, with hundreds of waterfalls and lakes and beautiful trees. It's a 2-hour ride from Zadar on a coach, and we're on the way there now. So the coach is in 12 minutes and it's just around the corner. So yes, see you in a bit. This is Zadar's Saturday market, all stalls full of fresh fruit and clothes. So this is our bus pickup point here. Just stopped off for a bakery on the way. It's going to be another beautiful day in Croatia. We've just arrived at Plitvice National Park. Our bus driver went to buy us our tickets, and we're just heading over now to the main entrance. So we've come on a day trip from Zadar today. The bus took around 1 hour 50 minutes from Zadar. We organised it through a travel agency called More Travel. The total cost was €55, including your entry into the national park. And normally the entry into the national park is around €30 by itself. So 55 all in is not too bad. That doesn't include any lunch or anything, so it's just your travel and entry. We are almost at the entrance now, where they'll check our tickets. We've had one small glimpse of a waterfall up in the distance, which looks nice. Go straight in. Good morning. Thank you.
Enjoy.
Did you scan your tickets, sorry?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
No problem.
You can see some boats there. First lake we've seen. So we're at station P1 now, and you can see over there are a few boats. So you get these boats across and you go hiking up into the woods. The water's absolutely beautiful. So yeah, gonna head for the boat, go over the water and then start hiking. There's also a train and another larger boat across the lake, which we'll be doing later on. But it looks brilliant already. No swimming, no feeding the fish, no camping, no waving up flowers. So the blueness of the lakes and the water is dependent on the mineral content of the water itself. So the more blue it is, the more certain mineral it has. As you can see, the main lake we've crossed now is very, very turquoise and it's absolutely stunning. That's so deep there. All small fish in these big lakes as well. So we're 554 meters above sea level and there's still fish in these lakes. So this is the UNESCO Jezera lake, depth of 10 meters. Hello doggy. Surface 8 hectares. 554 meters high. So as we come to the edge of this large lake, you can see in the distance a series of waterfalls there. And a smaller one over there. It's quite nice and cool at the moment. It's 20 to 11 in the morning, but because we're off the sea level, we're quite cool up in the altitudes. So we're only here in Plitvice for one day, so there's only limited hikes and things you can do. There are hikes you can do that take up to 2 days, so unfortunately we won't be able to see the whole park today, but we'll see the majority of it. So we have now stumbled across the queue. When researching about Plitvice National Park, it does say to try and avoid summer months. We're here slap bang in the middle of July, which means there'll be loads of tourists. So we don't know whether this is a photo opportunity for the waterfall up ahead, or we don't know. Let's find out, shall we? A 28-meter high waterfall, and as you can see, it's very busy. Here we are at the Mali waterfall, 18 meters. So we're now at Lake Galovac, which is a depth of 24 meters, 12 hectares surface and an elevation of 585 meters. So the national park is made up of 16 lakes, all connected through rivers and waterfalls. It is also a UNESCO World Heritage Site, gained its status in 1979. There are a lot of rules here, so you can't camp, you can't fish, various things. You can see a lot of fish in there, a couple in there. Yeah, so you can't fish, you can't camp, you can't swim, so it's very protected here. The wildlife is beautiful. So we are now at the Lost Lake. According to this information board, up until spring 2018, this area was underwater. Around us are the tougher barriers which cause natural lakes, and due to it breaking at the top up there, the water level started to drop and it is now completely dried out. This is what it was like before, and this is it now. We're now on the way back down to where the boat took us over the lake to start with. There's like a station there. I think you can get maybe something to eat or drink there. So we're going to head down, maybe have some lunch, and then get the boat over the other side of the river to station number 3, which is all included within the price of the ticket. So you don't have to pay anything extra, only for your food and drink. So I'll see you when we get down there. Actually, I think it might be here now. I see a building poking out. So on the map it shows Hydrocentrala. So I don't know whether that means hydro center, but here in the building you can see inside an old building and some sort of pulley lever system there. It goes underground, I think. So whether this was anything to do with hydroelectric, I don't know, but it's quite cool. So we're going to head down now to the stations. So let's get a small one here. So we've stopped off for some lunch in the P3 station. It's quite a number of tables outside and chairs. Also a restaurant in front of us there. Restaurant over there. We've brought a picnic with us, but went to buy a chocolate muffin and some cold drinks. Quite reasonably priced. There's burgers, hot dogs, sandwiches, crisps, French fries. The lake's just over there. Ham and cheese ciabatta with some salted Lay's crisps and a Fanta orange. Refueling before we go and see the big waterfall. So we've had our lunch, refueled. Now we're on the way to what's known as the Big Waterfall. So we're now at what is classed as the lower lakes. Still 524 meters off sea level, but it's 3 tiers. So you've got lower lakes here, the medium lakes where we were this morning, and then there's even higher lakes again. That waterfall in the distance there is 10 meters high. The water's very blue down here. So swimming in the lakes of the national park is now banned. Years ago you were allowed to, but due to obviously pollution and stuff from when people were swimming, they've now banned it entirely. And that is the same in Croatia and Plitvice National Parks here. So saying that the barriers were formed 6,000 to 7,000 years ago. The tooth barriers that stop the water kind of cascading down. I think we may almost be at the end now. So I mentioned getting the train earlier. It turns out it's a lorry with a number of carriages on the back, and it goes between a few points. So we're going to go down to where the other entrance is. We came in through entrance 2, and the entrance 1 there's a train station or lorry station that takes you up to where we entered the park. It's still very, very, very beautiful and very blue here. Looks like sugarcane. Now if you watch my recent Cuba video, so we're now at one of the lowest lakes of the 16 lakes here, and I think there's a steps to go back up to the top to our train or entrance 1. So we're now at the highest waterfall in Croatia, the Great Waterfall. From the top to the first lake is 62 meters, and then from the top lake to the river is an extra 25 meters. It's totals of 87 meters, approximately 4,000 liters per second. As you can see, it's very busy. So that seems to be it for the lake. So now we're heading back up to entrance 1 and getting the bus back to our stop. We've got an hour and 15 minutes before we're supposed to leave, but we don't know how frequent the trains are. So we're gonna leave now, hope for the best. If not, it's 500 euros taxi home. There's the big waterfall we were at earlier. Much better view from up here, so I probably should have just come straight here. So this is the free train back to ST2. So just got dropped off by the bus. There's where we went in this morning. So the bus has just dropped us off back in Zadar. I'm just walking along Zadar harbour. Brilliant full day trip to the national park. So I said earlier it was a 2-hour journey from where we're staying in Zadar. We managed to have 6 hours walking around the national park before we got picked up at 3:30 to come back. So if you're here in Zadar, I would definitely recommend this full day trip to the national park. There are also other alternatives like the Croatia National Park. So yeah, that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one.